formidable places for hacking to be occurring, for its target sources to be placed, and for that to be the most common, I guess you could say, hobby, if not something that is just used as an underground hiring point. So, for example, with APT-10, one of the latest things that they were responsible for were the invasions of hardware on smart TVs, so that smart TVs would actually be pulling in information based on what was being used on them. For example, YouTube accounts related to them, Amazon accounts related to them, Netflix accounts related to them, and all sorts of other things, are actually pulling together information on local citizens from all over the world. It's not just America, it's anyone who owns these smart TVs and anyone who is prone to the software attacks that were used on them. So we have a very interesting crux here where APT groups are a central point of focus while remaining very hidden in the background of what it is that's being presented. And advanced persistent threats can be anywhere. They can literally be anyone. It could be even 2 or 3 people just positioning themselves on a locked-in target and making sure that that target is unable to have freedom of movement with their technology or any other things that would be occurring within their devices, meaning if they work with their devices, their work would be disintegrated or removed, or attacked with remote attacks, so that it wouldn't be able to be created. And other situations like this allow these types of attacks, whether they're personal or political, to siphon information, to siphon data that's crucial for the importance of projects being completed. We have situations where advanced persistent threats can be applied on a grand scale or a small scale. And with respect to how this affects us globally, an advanced persistent threat has an ability to trickle into the banking institutions that are distributing financial restitutions to people, handling inheritances, handling business propositions and deals, and corrupting them from the inside. There's real estate tied to these things. There's marketing with respect to companies that are distributing food and services. There are electrical grids that have been targeted by advanced persistent threat groups, such as black energy, gray matter, all sorts of things like that. Some software is actually presented that way, and it's just trickled into whatever command and control servers it can attack. But there are other circumstances where, on a lesser known level, there are actual live actors, real people, who persist this kind of thing all the time. And they're the reason that all of this becomes an issue. So it's something to consider with respect to protecting your assets and making sure that anything that is actually